Hi guys, so today I'm gonna be making KFC chicken by using chicken breasts. So as you can see there, I was taking out my chicken. After taking out my chicken, I was checking if they were melted nicely, not that hard, cause I have to make sure they are seriously not hard. So after that, I kept them in a bowl. After keeping them in a bowl, I kept some soy sauce. You can use any type of soy sauce that you have at home, but make sure you don't keep too much soy sauce. You can measure by using a tablespoon. Yeah, because if you keep too much soy sauce, the chicken is gonna be too bitter. So after that, I kept some oil. I use sunflower oil. You can use any type of oil, but like except for butter, you can just use like liquid oil. Yeah. So after keeping some oil, I make sure like the ingredients have like gotten into the chicken nicely. So I mixed it up. Then after that, I covered it with saran wrap. As you can see, I was using the saran wrap that I was using. I was covered with the chicken. Yeah. So after that, I took like some lemon. Then I opened up the saran wrap. Then I started squeezing the lemon in it. Make sure you don't like let any seed fall off. If you just like accidentally, it's fine. But if you are like really capable of not making that sure, that'll be so great. So after keeping some lemon, um, I make sure the lemon has went inside all of the chicken, like spread it over every single chicken. So yeah, after that I covered it up, the saran wrap. Then I started shaking the wall so that like I can make sure every single ingredient that I've kept like from like till now was saturated in the chicken, like combined really nicely. So after that, I took 3 eggs because I was using chicken breast. I used 3 eggs, then I cracked them and break them, started mixing them up. Make sure you mix them up nicely. Some people can prefer to use um, machines. I would not say that. I would not prefer to use machines because sometimes machines like can make it too mixed up and you don't want it too mixed up. Yeah. So you add some salt, then you mix it up again. Yeah. So I prefer using hand because you know when to stop. Okay. So yeah. So you break them and crack them and mix them nicely. Then after cracking them and mixing them nicely, we're done with eggs for now. Then I took another plate, then kept some corn flour. Corn flour, like you cannot get in like this in local shops. You can just get them in like supermarkets. They're just easy to find. Yeah. So I kept some corn flour, enough corn flour, but my corn flour is almost over. So yeah. So after taking corn flour, you cannot use any type of flour. It's always corn flour that gives up the crunchiness of the chicken when it's fried. Okay, so after taking the after keeping corn flour, I took like the eggs, the cracked eggs plus the lemons. I kept them like in the dustbin so that like they should not take up my space. Yeah, I know, you get me right. Yeah. So after doing that, that place, that plate was for me to use when I already like dipped the chicken in flour, like to keep it there. So there I was, of course, mixing it up again. Yeah. So after that, I started putting like the ingredients, putting them inside the chicken. Yeah. So after I was done with that, I took all the chicken out. Yeah, so that like I can start making them, like putting them. So there, as you can see, I started cutting them up into two pieces. Cause yeah, like I was cutting them up into two pieces so that most of my family members can get one or more. Yeah. So after cutting them all up, I make sure every chicken was fully ingredientized with every single ingredient I've kept. So after that, I kept two of the chicken in flour itself without keeping them in the egg so I can see how it tastes. But it will basically taste the same. I came to find out that it will come and taste the same. So yeah, so after I dip them nicely in the corn flour, because as you know, as I've told you before, keeping the chicken in corn flour makes it even better, cause the corn flour makes it make the chicken crispy, like so crispy, so that you can get that delicious chicken, the crispiness. Yeah, so after dipping two chicken in corn flour without dipping them in eggs, we make sure every single part of the chicken has corn flour. Like you have to make sure every single part of the chicken has corn flour. So after that, I took eggs. Some of the rest of the chickens, I dipped them in some eggs. Yeah, so I dipped them as much as like most of them in the eggs. Then after that, I kept them in corn flour. After corn flour, that's when I cut it out, cause I kept too much corn flour at that time. So yeah, then we continue the same process, as you can see. Yeah, yeah. So after that, I took my sunflower oil. Then I kept it in a pan. I would keep not really how much, like not too much, but just a little because it's a little of chicken. Like the number of chicken is not above 10. So after that, I kept my stove on. The heat, yeah, was moderate. Then the oil started getting hot. Yeah, it got hot to the point that when I kept the chicken, it started slithering. So I kept all my chicken in a circle form and one in the middle so that they can fit. As you can see, yeah, yeah. So while I was keeping the chicken, I was making sure that my corn flour has stuck to the chicken, because if there is no corn flour in the chicken while frying, it means it will not come out crispy. Yeah. So while I was making sure that my corn flour stick to the chicken, I also kept high heat so that it can fry quickly. Yeah. So I was just waiting for them to make like a golden ring on the chicken. So yeah, there it made a golden ring in the chicken, in every single chicken. So yeah, there I was flipping the chickens up. While I was flipping the chickens up, um, I saw that they were crispy. After that, I knew that the crispiness was quite right, like for that period of time, but not really golden brown like how I wanted it to be. So we were waiting for the chicken to. We were waiting for I was waiting for like the chicken to deep fry nicely in both of the sides. So after making sure that the other side was good, nice and crispy, I flipped them up again so that the other side that was on top should get the crispiness and the color of the side that was below. So now I was flipping every single chicken and seeing if they were all good and the color that I wanted. Unfortunately, yes, they were all good and the color that I wanted, and that was the one thing that I liked about my chicken at that point. So after that, I waited for it to fry again so that like they should get both of the colors. So I let it fry, let it like chill, sizzle. Yeah, so there I was checking up on them so that like they have the same color. Yeah, so after that I started flipping them again to see if they had the same color. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.